Now we enter into an area in Patrick's life where his research and discoveries become particularly valuable to all of us, especially in the field of health and longevity. Patrick meets Dr. Henri Coandă at Stanford University in Connecticut while he was still young. Dr. Coandă, an amazing man himself, is written about in Encyclopedia Britannica as the man who built the first jet airplane in 1911. He is also known as the father of fluid dynamics with over 500 patents on fluid amplifiers. Dr. Coandă was in remarkable health and lived to be 86 years old. At his 80th birthday party, Patrick meets him for the first time, and from then on they become friends. Dr. Coandă takes Patrick under his wing and shares with him important research and discoveries. He tells Patrick that the legend of the Fountain of Youth is true and that there is scientific fact to back it up. There are 5 places on Earth where people are in extremely good health and live to be over 100 years old: Hunzaland in Pakistan, Vilcabamba in Ecuador, another place in Peru, the county of Georgia in Russia, and a place in Mongolia. Although the diets are healthy, the kinds of foods they eat are all different. Yet, the one thing they all have in common is the water. Most of us learn in school that water is the same everywhere in the world. It freezes at 0 degrees, boils at 100 degrees, and has a certain viscosity and surface tension. However, those are the average qualities of water. Dr. Coandă said that water is different everywhere in the world. He could analyze water and predict the average lifespan of the people who lived in that area, just from the water they drank. When he went to Hunzaland at the turn of the century, he had to hike 3 months through jungles, climb mountain peaks, and cross rope bridges in order to get there. He found that the water came from glaciers that are millions of years old. There were certain characteristics of Hunza water he tried his whole life to duplicate and never succeeded. He said, "You, Patrick, will invent a machine which will create this kind of water anywhere in the world. You will save many, many lives." He then turned the research over to Patrick, who continued with it for many years. So what is it about the water from Hunzaland that makes it so special? Is it the mineral content? Dr. Coandă had no idea what it was. He thought that it could have been the cold temperatures or the altitude. Hunzaland is a valley at 8,000 feet elevation surrounded by some of the tallest mountains in the world. These mountains have blue ice glaciers, and this is where the water comes from.
And a few days later, he called me into his office, and he said, "Patrick, I want to share something with you that I've worked on all my life for 60 years. And he said, "I will not complete this project in my lifetime, but I feel that you will. So I'm going to give you my lifelong project, which has to do with finding the fountain of youth." Because he said there really is a fountain of youth. He said water is the most important nutrient that we put into our bodies, and it's the most ignored. And he said that water all over the world is different from location to location. And so he began to give me his research on water. And basically he said that the best water in the entire world was found in a place called Hunza, up north of Pakistan. And he said that the properties of Hunza water, which had what he called anomalous properties, were such that if I could build a machine to duplicate those properties, that I would bring Hunza water to all the people in the world, and it would profoundly affect the entire world.